Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on the pay to win account and we are ready and set to get Queen and Joker, the two new dimensional heroes. Only thing that I'm really noticing is I do not have very many emblems for them at all. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to really emblem them out. I've been saving a lot of red chests, but I have not had many primordial and amplifying emblems. What's going on tonight, guys? Thank you for joining me for live stream. We're going to go ahead and pick up both of these heroes. Have quite a few stones here. I looked at a couple different team comps. I'm not sure how well, again, they're going to work this far into the game with them not having signature items, with them not having furniture overall. What's going on, Jermaine Shadow? Javid, what's going on? All right, guys, so let's pick both of them up. The other thing that I've really been looking at is who am I going to fuse them with? So that's the other really big thing is when it comes to fusing the heroes, now that we have a total of 7 dimensional heroes, I'm running out of heroes to fuse them with. So there is Queen. Love her anime. Love the effects, the ultimate ability. Very, very cool. Boom, there is Queen. We haven't seen these before. This always said coming soon. So here they actually did something with it. But there is Queen, so we get a couple VIP points there. And then, of course, the discounted Joker as well. We'll go ahead and pick him up too. Remember, for these heroes, we do have the gear for them. We have the Arthur gear, we have the Ainz gear, we have the Albedo gear. I'm actually going to have to start picking up additional sets. So essentially, we're at the point where we're going to have to buy 2 sets of dimensional gear. Oh, it's 5:30 a.m. there, Javid. That is very, very late or very early, depending what time you're actually doing things. So here, all right, so Queen. I was thinking Queen with Pippa because we don't use Pippa in very many formations. So I'm thinking Pippa, and then I was thinking Belinda for these two. So we'll actually go Queen with Pippa. Again, Pippa I don't see really in the formation. Using them together, especially in the 3 formation. So we'll go with 5-star Ascended Queen. Boom, there is her signature item. And then we did take off Yukio. So I think that here we're going to go Belinda. Because we know a couple that we use. Grez we usually don't use either. Nimitsu, not too much. You know what? Let's go with Belinda. What's going on, Minty? All right, so now I'm going to go with Queen. Queen is going to be my first choice. I've heard both ways. So I've heard Joker is very, very strong, especially when you have him specifically in crowd control teams. So teams that offer a lot of crowd control, he does exceptionally well because of his abilities in all-out attack when 3 or more enemies. So a lot of people, when 3 or more enemies are controlled, when is dimensional support? You're it. I wish I absolutely would know. I wake up at 4:30 just for the stream. Well, thank you, Javid. So looking here, all-out attack, and this is where a lot of people are saying that Joker is relatively broken, is all-out attack when 3 or more enemies or all enemies are controlled. So remember, with Pharrell's ability, Horrify CC's 3 enemies, so you get crowd control with 3 enemies there, making him use all-out attack. We're seeing it with Gorvo's Dive Bomb. The all-out attack is going off multiple times. We're seeing it go off with, again, Gorvo's Dive Bomb, with Mahira, with Inoki, with a lot of different heroes. It's been kind of crazy with the brokenness of all-out attack. And this is the one that also shows the anime. So you actually get very, very spammed with the anime from the hero. Queen is the one that I'm more interested in. So we're actually going to build her signature item up a little bit. Queen is granted a shield that exists for 5 seconds and has a value equal to 25% of the max health every time Johanna is summoned. So remember, every time that Johanna is summoned, she uses 2 abilities. Queen summons Johanna. This one, Queen summons Johanna. So 2 of her 4 abilities are going to provide her with shields. Tassie Sleep, yep, Miles, it would do the exact same. Gwen, I've heard, does the exact same. So Gwen will do it if you have her furniture bonus. If you have the 3-set bonus, Gwen will provide the crowd control as well. because of the arrow, because she'll actually hit multiple heroes. Not Scrag, Scrath. Scrath is doing it with Iran as well. They're getting multiple crowd controls, and that is resulting in that ability going off as well. But let's see, because we're not going to be able to take Queen all the way up. It's going to probably take a couple more days here to get them fully built. But we'll get them ready. We'll do a couple summons on here, try to get a couple heroes higher in levels, try to get a couple more ascended, and hopefully pull a couple more copies of Alna. We're still working on Alna. Yeah, her alt summons, Johanna. Are these worth buying, maxing, or are they more like Yukio? HK, honestly, right now it's a little bit too early to tell exactly how powerful they're going to be. So looking in the trials, Queen has been doing very well, especially because of the crowd control aspect and her survivability, because she has a couple effects that, one, heal, and two, provide her with shields, which is exactly what you need. So she seems like she's been doing very well. We also do have her gear. Overall, I'm thinking because of who she is, we'll just go ahead and throw the Chaos Bringer on her. We know for all of the warriors that the Chaos Bringer has been the best artifact. So this gives her not only more haste, as you see, 15 more points of haste, but also Life Leech. Life Leech, very underrated ability. If they stack Life Leech, this is going to increase her survivability overall, which is what we want. Plus, we have her gear completely done. Are these worth buying, maxing? Yeah, I think they are. Nars execute with 3 of 9. Yeah, there you go. Hendrik, Gwen, a lot of synergy. Pharrell, yeah, Oden, Isolde, and Javid's making us wait for it. Just wait for it. And Isolde. So let's see. Let's actually refresh the store. I have been refreshing the store to pick up these emblems. So essentially, when we get her to a plus 10. We've been picking up emblems, trying to get her a little bit higher. We just have way too many heroes. We have a ton of heroes that we're kind of burning through. Who do you think Joker would replace in Iran, Pharrell, Leica, Rowan, Tassie comp? That would be really tough, Miles. Out of those, Iran and Leica you're going to need. Out of those, Pharrell, very strong. Probably Tassie. I mean, out of that comp, Pharrell or Tassie would probably be the two, because Rowan provides crowd control. Iran provides crowd control. Joker will do a lot of damage. I would go Tassie or Pharrell out of that team comp. And if you did go with one of those, I would swap in Joker. I would try it. And that's really it. So Joker's only been on the live servers for essentially a day. So we need a lot of testing. Even a lot of what we've talked about in casuals is seeing it, how it works, seeing it on different bosses, really looking at the skills and abilities, how they're going to perform, what team comps it's going to work with, and seeing exactly essentially how it's going to work. I did also pick up the new frame. We did end number 1 in the season again. S3, the final encounter. Very cool. We also got this little trophy in the guild store, which is right, I think it's down here, right here. So very cool. The Distant Dangers. So it's very cool to see that popping up there. Should you run Joker and Queen together? Jeremy, it's kind of again on the fence with just kind of waiting. Joker and Queen are kind of meant to be together. There's a couple skills that kind of prioritize one or the other. But overall, I think you're going to see people running them together. I'm not sure if with him being a ranger that we could run the Shroud on him, just because I don't want him to die. And let's unlock this right now. After Joker uses ultimate, the AoE range of normal attacks is increased for 7 seconds, during which time he deals 20% additional damage, which is quite a bit. Even just having signature item unlocked is definitely quite a bit. How much spent? Probably, I think, around 70 to 100, Moonchild. We are already at VIP 15. We hit it last week. So there is 16. As most people don't know, there's 16, there's 17, there's 18. VIP levels continue. They do not stop. They just keep going. to keep going with additional perks, which will probably come in the future. What's going on, Mystical Wolves? All right, so I have also got some keys. We have 1,887 Glacial keys that I want to go through and use. We have a couple summons here with our Elite Stones, hoping to get a couple more heroes out of here. I've been working on gear diligently, going through here, trying to get more gear. Yeah, because I know I'm going to go from 3 teams to 4 teams, and we're going to need some heroes. So we have 7 stones here. All right, so we got Silas. Silas, we absolutely needed. We need 2 more copies. We can get him up to Ascended. We have Silas. We have Rose, which is good. Titus, Estrilda we use. Rowan we use. So that is an absolute amazing pull there. Pretty much all those heroes, short of Ira, which is just food, and Cirrus, we use everyone else. Yeah, I know, Javid, that's exactly what I heard. That the rates do kind of suck with stones. I haven't seen anything good really come out of stones, but look at that. Boom. All Elite Plus, which adds stars. So we'll go stars on Rowan, which takes him to 3. So we're definitely almost getting him done. We'll star up Rose. 1 star on her already. And then we do have Titus. Titus will go to 2 stars. All right, so we have quite a few summons, quite a few diamonds. Do have a couple scrolls. Yeah, Javid, that was not bad at all. That was a very, very good summon. Remember, we are still looking for Silas. He is the one we're looking for. We need 2 more copies. Then we can get him up to Ascended. And I don't want to burn through the summons that we need, the desired summons. We only have 1 desired summons left right now, if you remember from the last stream. So 2 pulls, no Grave Warrens. All right, so a couple companion points. Hopefully we can get the viewer summons going and get some of the luck. First elite right there, which is a companion point summons. It is Lorzen. Lorzen we use for Riz right now. Soren, the team comps with him, very, very cool hero to have built. At what point of the game would you rather use diamonds for stargazing instead? Kind of depends. The point of stargazing is when you hit about 15, and that's kind of the general rule of thumb, is 12 to 15 ascended heroes to start stargazing, to start looking for more of the rare heroes, essentially. I got 11 food, touched the screen and went away. If you have screenshots, what? Yeah, at that, I mean, that's the point that I would start. So here we are going to pick up 1 more copy of Silas. This resets in 6 days, 23 hours. Hoping the first one, I want to get at least, we need 1 copy of him. Boom, there's our copy. So that finishes it for the desired hero. So we are 1 away, 1 single copy away of having him completely ascended. And we get a double. Is it going to be Silas? Is it? Satrana and Cirrus. Oh, I was hoping it would be Silas. That would be absolutely amazing. I have a Mortis with the 3 stones 3 days ago. Yeah, it seems very, very random though when you're pulling the heroes. So let's go through. Got a couple more stars here, which I believe that maxes out Lorzen. He will actually be really, really good to combine as well, because that will max out Lorzen, so we can drop him out of there as well. Boom. Look at the Wilders, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 max out Wilders already. The Wilders, I've gotten lucky. I've had more luck with Wilders than anybody. So here, essentially, we have Almas, we have Kaz. So out of those 2, you know what? Let's put in Kaz right now. Will be the one that we're looking for. I have 30 ascended and I'm level 340 on heroes. Yes, absolutely. If you're that far, Grandilos, I would definitely go for stargazing. I would pump everything into stargazing at this point. Lord Dree, congratulations on Taylene to SI 30. So Taylene is done, well, essentially done at 30. That's kind of where I leave her. We get a couple more stones here. I don't think anything else. All right. Time to use our keys, guys. I've been waiting for the keys. The tree. Minty loves the tree. All right, guys, the Frosty Isles, 1,887 keys we have in here. We are on floor, I believe, 39. So we're already on 39. Continuing the auto search. Boom, there we go. We're looking for our Stargazer cards to continue looking for Ulna, which I believe this is floor 40 at this point. So we are still looking for Orthos. Orthos is the hero that we're looking for on the floors. Let's see if we can get lucky. I don't want it to go that deep, so there is a copy of Orthos. Takes us to 41. We were thinking 50 or 60 floors to get through here. I think we can definitely get through that many floors, especially if we get some good luck here. So there is one more. I love the resources out of here. Not only do we get Stargazer cards, so every essentially 11 floors we get our 10 pull for our Stargazer. So we'll have enough to pull Ulna again. 44. Sad Tree. I thought it was floor 4. No, we're at 42. Frosty Isles is at 42 at this point. What is your max damage on the Guild Hunt? Daniel, the only thing that I need to the Guild Hunt to have the perfect team is Rain. Rain is kind of the Rain with furniture is why we are building Rain. I've been landing about middle of Diamond. I've hit Legend once or twice in the Abyssal Expedition bosses. It is kind of where I'm at right now. But I need Rain. Rain brings that 30% increased damage the entire time. So you can actually stack Saurus with Rain and Warwick and just absolutely destroy it with Belinden Rose. One more question. Do you know if there's a change in chances between single Stargazer and 10 Stargazer? Grandalos, I have been told no. They said it is the exact identical chance between 1 and 10 pulls is what I have been told. Same with the regular summons is 1 scroll or 10 scrolls, short of using diamonds because you do get the discount, is essentially the same chances per pull. So if you use 1 card or 10 cards, you get the exact identical choices. Yep, the only place you should do your 10 pulls is 2,700 diamonds because you do get the discount on that one. Hey, if you were free to play and only could get 1, right now, Ivalo, it's very hard to tell Queen or Joker. Save your resources right now. Give it probably about 2 or 3 weeks till we can really see where the heroes land. So essentially, we might see that Joker with different team comps. Oh, very last one that burned through a ton of resources on there. But again, we might see that Joker is way better than Queen, or Queen's abilities are much, much better than Joker's. Right now, it is kind of too early to test or too early to see. I think it went... That was kind of a slow go through there. I think we might have canceled the ultimate. All right, guys, so this is our last copy of Orthos. And he will be... That's our 4 copies, so our 50 floors. Boom! 3rd one for Orthos. Very nice. That saves quite a few keys there. Sebastian, the exact same. I would definitely wait a little bit on Queen and Joker. Right now, I'm favoring Queen. Just seeing her, running her through the trials, I really liked how she performed in the trials. But you do have to have specific heroes with her. They ran Skarath with her. They ran Orthos with her. There was a bunch of different heroes, essentially, that they ran with her. If you don't have those heroes, it'll make a difference. I love Albedo with Queen because Albedo not only brings more defense, but brings more attack, increasing Queen's survivability. Yeah, that was really awesome, Javid. Anytime that we get the first row, super stoked. When it starts getting down here, I get a little worried. Because at 3 keys per pull, it burns through them really, really, really quick. I'll rework the tree. Yorit, are you still messing with Minty about Almas? Zolrath bullies me. Zolrath is very, very tough. Fighting him both in the Dismal Maze and fighting him in the campaign. Anytime I fight Zolrath, especially in the maze, he is very, very tough. I did 6 single pulls and got 3 elites, 2 Sophia, and 1 source. That's awesome. That is good luck, Mystical. Stefan, if you can't do the auto search, oh, look at that number 2, the second one for a key. The auto search, I believe it requires 100 or more keys. So if you don't have over 100 keys saved here, you're not going to be able to. Oh, we got all of our Stargazer cards. All right, this will be tough. I'm thinking Twisted Essence, because these we get relatively quick. Fodder, we could definitely use fodder cards. Faction Scrolls, random, you could probably not get possibly nothing out of there. Same with these, so that's all of our 50 cards there. Emblems we could buy with gold. You know what? We're going Tree Juice. All out Tree Juice. Yeah, Zolrath, Thorin, Flora, absolutely crazy. What are we buying daily? So we buy daily, we buy the dollar pack, and then we buy the red, the gold, the Tree Juice, and the Poke Coins. Those are the ones that I focus on. Number 1, the first one again. Oh man, we are going through a lot of islands here. I love when it is the first, absolute first one. Boom! The second one again. We could keep it on the top row. If we could definitely just keep some of these summons to the top row, we'll be able to get through quite a few of these. Top row again. 3 in a row on the top row. Tree Juice, my essence is just stacking up. All right, guys, current island reward. Now we are switching to, of course, Zolrath. Mahira, we already have ascended. Athalia, we can get out of the shop. Zolrath is the obvious choice in this one. All right. Top row, no. Third, not too bad, not too bad. It slows down. I don't know what it's doing. I think it finds it in the row, but there is Zolrath. I believe that is only my second copy. That is my second Zolrath that I've ever gotten. We still got 750 keys on floor 61, guys. Wow. A lot of keys there, but that's okay. Very, very cool. Let's see if we're going to have this this kind of luck with Alna. Remember, all of those Stargazer cards, we are going to go with Alna, as well as the diamonds we got. If I had Shamira as your main carry, you could probably take her to 20, but don't take her. Yeah, kill you. Absolutely. SI for Shamira, 20. Rowan, 30. Rose, I would start off at 20, Stefan. Ainz, 30. Absolutely. Ainz gets a huge, huge damage boost at 30. Out of those ones, Stefan, Rowan goes number 1 first. Take Rowan to a plus 30 signature item first because of the energy potion he has. Definitely the strongest hero next to Taylene, which Taylene's a lot harder to get. I would absolutely go for Rowan. Rowan is priority number 1 when it comes to signature item. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. Yes, definitely happy. It's good. I'm halfway through my vacation. I've actually been at home since last Wednesday. So it's been about a week, which is awesome. All right, we're 60 plus floors, guys. Still got quite a few keys left. Boom, there's some more juice. Tree levels are getting up there. Did a lot more damage in the Abyssal Expedition than I thought I was going to do, especially playing the team killers. Boom, second one again. I love when we use 6 keys here. 6 keys and proceed to the next floor. When do you get dimensional emblems for the signature item? Dimensionals Viper come out of the shop once you own Arthur. So that's the other part that a lot of people have been kind of talking about is you start getting those emblems once you have Arthur unlocked or Arthur built. You don't get the dimensional emblems until you have that done. My Rowan is so close to 30. Are you getting any out of the event mystical? Are you getting any of the red chests out of here? Or are you going for the heroes? Because here, it'll give you quite a few red chests, but they come in time. That's the big thing. Especially if you're free to play, red chests are very, very hard to come by. Shrek dies quick. I thought he would be tougher. Who do you mean, Shrek? All right, floor 70, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. I didn't think we'd make it this far, and we still have days left on this event. Boom! Look at that. Zolrath took 6 keys on floor 70. Awesome. That's 2 copies of Zolrath right there. So floor 71 will continue with the tree juice. My Tailene is at Legendary Plus. I need 1 more to make Mythic, and I'm using Stargazer for her till Ascended. Honestly, Stefan, the big thing that I recommend is taking up, so when you prioritize Stargazing, number 1, Stargaze the twins to Mythic. So since you're already focused on Tailene, finish Tailene to Mythic, then switch to the twins for Mythic. The big thing is the twins have pretty much more utility than any other hero in the game. Just the twins utility, they're used in the Abyssal Expedition, they're used in the campaign, they're used in bosses, they're used in pretty much all of the Twisted Essence. Every comp runs the twins. There's no part of AFK Arena that doesn't utilize or use the twins, which is why they're such a huge priority to focus on. What do you think are the most forgotten heroes? Forgotten heroes, I would definitely go with heroes like Brutus. Brutus is forgotten. There's even a lot of newer heroes like Rigby that nobody used. They came out with Rigby. Nobody really used him. Never gained any footing. There's kind of a couple of heroes. Kaz, I think people don't use. Almas, people don't use. There's a lot of heroes that I think a lot of players have kind of forgotten. The Twisted Essence did bring back quite a few. So that is all of our keys, guys. I think we got to 75. I can't move the reward list, but I believe we are 75 floors deep, which is absolutely amazing. We've had a lot of luck. Usually when it comes to summons, the viewer summons, or when I summon when I'm streaming, so the streaming summons, very cool. Look at that. We took number 1, first player to acquire server first, 3380. We still got the Wilders locked down. Look at that. Very cool to see. Here we are number 5 on the campaign. We haven't done the campaign in a while. Here we are number 2. So I actually pushed all the way to number 2 on the King's Tower. A little bit behind, but I believe he is quite a bit level-wise higher than I am. Even here, my power is 30 million. His power is 63 for 5 heroes, his top 5 heroes, 63 million. So he is a incredible high level. I couldn't get Prince in the Abyssal because I didn't have the twins. Yep, and that's it, Stefan, that's what a lot of players are saying. How much money do we put in this event? So what I buy, and I'll show you guys right here. I buy him, so he's $1, and then I get these. These are the 3 that I get, or the 4 that I get. So it's 10 plus 5, 15, 20, 25, 26 total, and that's it. That's where we draw it. So those are the ones that we purchase, and we've been buying them every day, and we only buy them during the event. That is the only time that we pick those up, are during the event. Short of that, these are the ones that we buy. I buy this little square corner because, again, tree juice, hard to come by. Poe coins, very cool. Red and amplifying emblems, and then, of course, the 99-cent pack are the ones we pick up. Where do you get the frames? The frames come from special events. These frames are specifically from the Abyssal Expedition. This one is from Pearly Presents. This was something a while ago, but this is the new frame from the Abyssal Expedition that we just concluded. I mean, Screg dies quick. Screg shouldn't die too quick. Screg will die to magic just because he does take quite a bit of damage. When it comes head to head, Screg is one of the best heroes with Arthur because he has damage mitigation. He is very, right there, damage reduction is increased up to 60% when he is in striking range. So when he's head to head, very, very hard to kill him. Just like Arthur, they're very, very tough to get through. So here we got an Orthos and we got a Zolrath. Very, very cool. So let's see, here is Orthos. So this takes him to Legendary Plus. Remember, we were summoning for Orthos before we started for Alna. Alna we already have at Mythic. I'm still building her up. And then Zolrath, I believe we only have the 3 copies. We only got the 3 copies. Yeah, the Legends Champion. We were actually just talking about that because I do qualify. So every week I qualify. I could even probably go a little bit higher here in the rankings. But the season just finished. New season in 1 day. I'm actually going to sit down with Newton and come up with a team comp, what I'm going to use for the Legends Championship Tournament so we can start competing in here because I have enough heroes now. I feel like I really have enough heroes to get through here. Do I have space in the friends list? I do not. So 2 days is the limit right here. Kreckenstein is at 1 day. If this hits 2 days, it will open up. So if you just check back. When I came in here, guys, big shout out to everybody who joined the friends list. I had 100 requests. AFK Arena caps it at 100 friends requests. So I went through, added 10 more people in the list. The list has always been active, but just like most of my accounts, if you're inactive, I will remove it after 2 days on this account. If you want to join the faction accounts, all of my faction accounts have room and they all have max out faction specific heroes to the faction account. So if you're looking for Grave Warrens, join the Grave Warrens. You can borrow Grave Warrens. I lend them all out every single week to players that are on the list. All right, what's going on, Yorit? So Library, Elder Tree, boom, got another level. We are at level 70 for the Elder Tree. Very, very nice. I have been focusing on Dura's Might because we got Queen. So we can only add 1 more level there, but I want to get up Life Leech. So I want to continue and increase this to get some Life Leech on there for some of the heroes. And I believe because we got Zolrath or because we got Orthos, now he is permanent, which is good. All right, so for the actual summons, we got 2 pulls with diamonds. And we do have 19, we're 1 short. We'll use the singles though. In here, it doesn't matter. Still looking for Alna, which is awesome. What's a good ultimate reward from the event if I have all my Celestials? HK, if you already have everyone maxed, most of it's just red chest. That's a lot of people are banking red chest, especially because of the new heroes that are coming out. They said there's going to be a couple regular faction heroes as well as the dimensionals that are coming out. It's just going to take time. So we're going to go through. We're going to use all 19 of these cards to see who we can get here. I'm hoping for a copy of Alna. We do have 2 full pulls as well. All right, guys. Got the 30K diamonds. Millennium, I still have never seen it. Never, ever have I seen the 30,000 diamonds. I would love to see it. That would be absolutely phenomenal. First time catching the live stream. Oh, you're absolutely welcome, Bradley. Thanks for joining the live stream. Yep, I love doing the voyages. I love doing the guides and the walkthroughs. It's something that I absolutely love to do. That's why I come out with the guides and the walkthroughs as soon as it comes up. All right, guys, let's see. Boom, first pull is just a bunch of resource, not even any artifacts. Alna is avoiding us over and over and over again. So 5,000 diamonds here, which is same thing. Got 2 artifact fragments there, but this is why a lot of people hate the Stargazer. You can put so much into it, but there's another copy of Alna. We already have her at Mythic, almost a Mythic plus 4 faction cards. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and use our single cards too, just because I want to see the 30,000 diamonds. Let's see the chances here of pulling these. I'd kill for dust right now. Yeah, dust is the wall. So either you're going to run into dust or you're going to run into hero EXP. It's essentially the two built-in AFK arena pieces that you're not going to get past. They're kind of what Lilith has built into the game to stop your progression. Final pull here. Is it 3,000? No. That's okay. We got a couple rare cards there. Oh, what's going on? I can only buy one. Who do you get, Joker or Queen? Thank you for the super chat, Nashville. Honestly, right now, if you're only buying one, I would go Queen. Queen seems like the solid choice out of the two. Joker, his abilities seem a little bit broken, but also with Joker's abilities, it seems that you have to have very, very specific teams or specific teams set up for him. So if you guys haven't seen quite a few in here, this is the skill, this is the ability, all-out attack that a lot of people are talking about, because 3 or more enemies, this can change very, very quickly. It's being triggered from Pharrell, it's being triggered from Gwen, it's being triggered by Gwen having furniture, by Skarath having furniture, Skarath and Eron combinations with Gorvo stuns, it's being triggered. It's really, really hard to tell right now, Nashville. Joker or Queen, just for the fact they've only been out and haven't been tested very much at this time. I absolutely love Queen. She would be my first choice. Not only do I like the character, how she looks overall with her brass knuckles, but her abilities. I love the two abilities. Even seeing her in the trials, very, very cool. My friend and I call the purple dust crack dust. Yeah, because you'll do anything to get it, huh? I got 50,000 here. My problem here is just the opposite. So I have dust, EXP. So once you get to a certain point, the EXP does take a lot longer to get through when it comes to hero level. So essentially you go from having dust to not having any EXP. So we just sit here. Is Celestials needing food? Celestials actually eat themselves. So all the Celestials and the Hypogean heroes actually only use copies of themselves. For Alna, we need copies of Alna. They only use copies of themselves. You can't use anyone else. Yeah, you want to see Johanna squash somebody in AFK? I actually want to try them out. I want to see how well they're going to do. We do have a little bit more time here. So we got all of our summons done, which was awesome. Saving the diamonds for either Alna pulls or this resets in about a week. So we will finish off Silas. We need 2 copies. That's it. So we have him right there. We have 2 copies here. He is already at Elite Plus. I believe that, oh, we have one more. We need 1. We need 1 copy of him. That's it. And we will have him ascended and we will have his frame, his portrait frame. Yep, from Elite to Ascended, there you go, 14 copies versus 8 of the Factional. Let's see who we can build, though. So let's take a look. What is the turning point when you start stargazing? Usually about 12 heroes. Davinsky. They're another very high damage comp. Belinda, Rose, Source, Lozen Twin. Yes, D. Or Lord Dree, that's a comp that we've used. For the boss, that is a very, very solid burst comp. One thing that a lot of players don't realize, and I don't know why, I guess they don't prioritize here, her furniture. So her furniture, so having her maxed out as in furniture bonuses, so having all of her legendary pieces up here raises her damage 1 to 3%. So just stats alone, 1 to 3% for Belinda. If you add in her furniture rate here versus 1 enemy target, which is going to be your boss, they say it's 5 to 7%. So right there, 5 to 7% damage increase, just her furniture when you're only targeting 1 enemy, which we've seen in the Abyssal Expedition, which we've seen in the boss fights. When you get her 9 of 9, when Belinda deals damage to an enemy, crit resistance is reduced by 35%. This ability versus one target again has shown about 11 to 13% damage increase. So literally you go 1 to 3, 5 to 7 to 11 to 13%. Now you couple that with the not only the crit resistance that is reduced, but with having Rose and then getting the super boost from Lorzen, that is the way that players are able to absolutely destroy the bosses in mere seconds. Doing, 500 million damage versus the AoE boss is the combinations. Belinda Rose, very, very strong combination. Yeah, EXP is the wall. Once you hit the 240, you go from about 240 to about 270. Once you hit that, it's the wall. Please give me some examples of heroes that should be linked with Queen. Heroes that should be linked with Queen. Yep, we'll test Joker, Smoker in a minute. So the heroes that I look to kind of put with my dimensional heroes are heroes you're not going to use in formations. So specifically heroes, a majority of the time you're not going to see them used in campaigns, where campaigns are the only ones that it really makes a difference with, possibly with the maze, but campaigns are the main point. So when you even look through the lists of heroes here, Belinda's one. I have Belinda built for the bosses. I don't use her in the campaign. I might use her in the tower, but she is definitely one. Rain is another hero that most people just use for bosses. She's not utilized very much in the campaign. Two primary heroes that you can go ahead and fuse. Maulers, pretty much whoever. Some people use Titus, some people use Scrag Nemitsu, Skarath for some formations, but when you look at Warwick, when you look at Verk, Antandra, Satrana, even Brutus, a lot of heroes don't see much play in the campaign. Wilders, specifically, I use Pippa. I fuse with Pippa because Pippa I usually don't use in the campaign. Pippa does absolutely amazing in the Wilder Tower. Lorzen's another one. I wouldn't run Lorzen, or I don't run Lorzen in the campaign. Really good to fuse with. Solus is another one. Kaz. Even in the Graveborn, I don't use Grez. Grez is built specifically, again, for bosses. That's the only thing I use Grez for, is bosses. So he's very, very easy to fuse. Shimira, I don't use in the campaign. Shimira is good, really good on bosses, especially Dark Namora. So essentially, she is only used for that. Fusion material there with these two. Also, just look at who you're using, what your comps look like, and see exactly who you're using. That's really the big thing. So even again, when I fused here, we use Belinda. I don't use Belinda in the campaign. Gwen, I do use this team comp, so that's probably not the best fusion. I think when we did Nakamura, we didn't have many heroes. Arthur with Oden. Oden I usually don't use. Even here, Lorzen, again, I don't use Lorzen. Saurus, sometimes I do, but I haven't used Albedo because I don't have furniture for her. And then Shimira, again, Shimira is a hero I don't use, and Pippa I don't use either. So a lot of the heroes in there we usually don't use very much in the campaign. Is Grez worth 9 of 9? Yes. So with Grez, a lot of players, so all the bosses that I've seen, I know a lot of people talked about Grez being kind of a nerf. Even here, everybody still runs Grez. 6.4 billion, 9.5 billion damage with 9 of 9 furniture. You can see the little icon there, 9 of 9. Grez is absolutely dominating. 8.3 billion damage taken there. So even going through the floor that I'm at, Grez 9 of 9. Because remember, the big thing with 9 of 9, I'm only on Diamond because, again, there's a couple heroes that I need to build essentially with furniture. When Grez starts shielding his minions with his 9 of 9, Skeletal Warrior summoned as a result of the ability will enjoy the effects of Shadow Shield. When Shadow Shield is broken, it does damage. So that way they're doing almost 10 billion damage, as you've seen right there. Having Rose follow Belinda in Riz with Saurus. Yes, absolutely Mystical does a ton of damage. Yeah, Oscar, another one, absolutely perfect for dimensional heroes. Oscar is a hero, unfortunately, that no one's really using anywhere that I'm aware of. Perfect fusion material. As you continue to get more heroes, don't fuse the heroes with heroes you use, essentially. So here we're still building Rain, and again, Rain is for the boss fight. That is specifically what we're building Rain for. We have 1 copy there. We need 2 copies of Rain, and she will be ascended. In here, Warwick, again, building Warwick for bosses, trying to get him up to ascended so we can increase his survivability. And here we're still building Verk. Verk is a hero that does absolutely phenomenal when it comes to the tower, when it comes to the Mauler Tower, especially because of his crowd control with his traps. Very, very strong to use. Here, I don't think we have any food. We have none. We have Tassie, because Tassie's already maxed. But just waiting for food, and then we'll see a couple more stars there. But essentially, we have enough for Almas. I mean, we have 3 stars for Almas. So we could definitely max out Almas there, which would be pretty darn close. We're just going to have to wait for more food. Graveborn, we got our free copy of Isabella. Because look at copies of Isabella we have. So she's already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have enough to 5-star Isabella if we had food. So essentially here we're just waiting for food too. We have Torn. We have a couple copies of Torn now. 2 food there, but we don't have enough essentially to get her up. 1 more food, and maybe we'll take Isabella up, but I like Torn as well. And Silas is almost maxed out too. The TR rank is so hard. It will. So the Twisted Realm, they reset the Twisted Realm, which a lot of people were unhappy about. It seemed to throw off a lot of things in the Twisted Realm. It really, really messed with a lot of different things. So I'm trying to think, who should we go ahead and use? So we'll try Queen together. We're going to have to come up with some team comps here. So let me know some team comps, because we're going to have to come up with a couple team comps. Of course, got my notepad here. We have been using the Iran team comp. So let's see. These are the formations that we've been using. The Saurus team comp, which I believe Saurus. We've also been using the God tier. And then this is kind of the questionable team, the last team. We do also have Mortis borrowed. So we could stick with this one with Sophia. Switch out this last one to try a couple other heroes. We're going to have to go ahead and gear some of these heroes up. We're still running out of heroes. How credible is the rumor that the beta of AE coming in 2 weeks is likely Persona themed? D, that is a very, very good possibility. You might be spot on with the Persona theme. Because remember, the theme right now is Ainz and Albedo. That is really the 2 big ones right now. Ainz and Albedo are the 2 that people are really focused on. But with those 2, I thought I had more gear. Maybe not. Well, that's actually Tayleen's gear. We're going to have to work out gear. The reason I say that, D, is because with that, is Ainz and Albedo ends tomorrow. So the Ainz and Albedo bosses, the contract with Overlord ends tomorrow on the 31st, December 31st. It is done. So the Abyssal Expedition, the beta version that's coming soon, could definitely come back. 9 of 9, Rowan or Damon? Damon, Ultron. Absolutely, I would go with Damon. Rowan's 3 of 9 does well. 9 of 9 is not really needed for the 0.25 difference over time. You can pass chapter 32. Yeah, I absolutely think we should be well past this. We haven't run the campaign in like a month. I think it has honestly been probably about a month since we have pushed through the campaign. I'm sure there's even a lot of this campaign that we could possibly just kind of cheese a lot of it, I think, even at this point. But let's get Rowan some gear, which finally have his gear. Finally got a couple sets of dimensional gear. Mahira's gear, I have it, but I don't have stones. I need tier stones for an incredible amount of heroes. And we're literally just passing the same gear back and forth is what it seems like. Yeah, he's more consistent. I went from doing 8 to 18 against previous. Yeah, and that's the big thing, D, is the consistency, and that's the problem they had before. Was the big thing with the consistency. I think even here we can max out some of this gear. Again, if we're going to run Pharrell in a team comp. I'm trying to faction specific the gear, all that I can. So these will change. We have a tier 1 set. So I'm thinking Pharrell. All right, let's look at the campaign. Let's see who we're going to gear out. So we got Saurus, Tassie. I'm going to keep these two comps because we know they work really well. And that way we know that we're not going to have issues with compatibility with them. Second team we know is the God tier comp, but I'm thinking of possibly swapping out Rowan or Aziz. So the God tier comp is good. Here, again, swapping out probably Oden. I'm thinking maybe Isolde. Provide crowd control, and then swapping in, because Albedo is locked. No, Albedo's locked with Saurus. I just want to see how bad this is going to be, because I know we need more gear. That's what they were talking about for the alts. It is the right off the bat alts. You could use Trial Joker and Queen for now since you don't have SI. Yeah, I thought about that, Jendo. I also thought about saving them. So actually saving them a little bit. But I don't know, are they still here if you buy them? I don't think they're here if you buy them. I don't think you get the free to use for 3 days. Because it's gone, because we bought them. Did you get the dimensional gear? No, I didn't get any of their dimensional gear. Way too expensive. I mean, $50 for 2 pieces. I'll wait. I'll wait in the shop. Because remember, I'm not going to spend my guild coin now on getting the heroes, which is going to be nice because we already have the heroes. So I can save all of my coins, have 137,000 for dimensional gear or stones. Depending what we need to continue to build them, we can go ahead and put a lot more in there. Ainz is a monster. Yeah, Ainz is an absolute advice, Joker or Queen. The discount, honestly, right now I would go with Queen. SI30 Saurus versus Iran. Who to go? Honestly, Saurus first. Absolutely Saurus. For Joker or Queen is to... Yeah, that's really the big thing, Javid. Javid hit it right on the head. We did this the same with Albedo and Ainz. Wait to see exactly what's going to become of them. It's really, really early to look at the data and see exactly what they're going to need, exactly how well they're going to perform. It is still really, really early to tell exactly how well they're going to do. That's kind of the big thing. We have to wait to see exactly how these heroes are going to perform. And they can always make adjustments. Remember, when they released Albedo, they adjusted Albedo. They adjusted Albedo very, very early. So again, we could see we're running out of gear. Same problem we had last time, but that's okay. This is our third team. So let's gear up Leica with what we got. We'll go Tassie with what we got. I think Sophia has gear. So first team is done. God tier team is good as well. Just going to have to work on the third team. Might have to swap out the fusion with Albedo, is what I'm wondering. Is we might just have to swap that one out. We could also put Ainz in there. Which again, look at our gear. We got gear, we're building gear. Just still kind of lacking. Still do not have his staff. So I haven't had any luck with getting his staff, but we do have Ainz as an option too. So we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Which of the class artifacts should I take to 4 stars? Demon, I took the the mage one. The mage one I did because of Ainz. We actually took this all the way to 4 stars. I will take it to 5 stars when we get another 183. We'll take it up to 5 stars to get the unlocked slots. Or the warrior one. The warrior one is the other one that is really, really important to have. But let's see. Let's see, because we have crowd control here, which can take out Nemitsu. Pharrell's going to offer crowd control here, but that is quite a bit of a deficiency. Let's try this team, though. See, Queen dies way too early in this formation. And Nara, we don't have the 3-piece either. We could probably make it work. And I think some of it is just going to be RNG, like we've seen. I exchanged the other one, just one of my artwork abilities you like more. Yeah, that's really the big thing, is just picking out the heroes that you want. I mean, if you're planning on getting both of them, especially, it's not really going to make a very, very big difference which one you get first, especially if you're getting both of them. Go Ainz 30 SI. Yes, Ainz 30 SI. The amount of damage that Ainz does with a plus 30 SI is insane. It is absolutely crazy, the amount of damage that Ainz puts out. Arthur, Athalia. I don't have Athalia. Rose, Gwen, and Estrilda. Yeah, Moonchild, we could go that. I want to try just some different teams, though. Even if we got to swap out a couple of heroes, even if we put in a little bit more support, maybe even swap Damon out, we can, because I believe now we can swap gear in here. We couldn't before, but I believe now it is no problem swapping gear in here. For Link Dimensional sucks so much when fighting 4 boss stages. Yes, absolutely. So here, actually, if you hold down a hero, you should be able to... Oh, you can't swap gear in here. Some places you can swap the gear. So we're going to have to make this work. I wonder if... Because we know crowd control is going to go off the bat. They just have a lot of CC. We'll give it a couple tries. And of course, the Joker dies right off the bat. Yeah, his anime, they have to do something with that anime effect. That anime effect, if it continues to happen, it just happens way too often, way too quick, which it kind of gets annoying. Yeah, Trisha, the exactly my thought. Nakaruru is a beast. Yes, I absolutely agree. Kind of torn between going for Albedo or Ainz. Albedo does more damage. Albedo will provide the scaling with the team, but Ainz, absolutely go with Ainz to a plus 30. His increase alone will nuke heroes to the ground, just like we've seen before. He will single-handedly just nuke heroes to the ground. Here to max discount and guild coins. It's optimal to get the dimensional gear now. That isn't 80k. Also, you can reuse who's gear for Joker and Arthur. Yeah, I definitely the gear with running. So if I'm running Arthur or I'm running Albedo with Queen, I'm going to need another set. So I'm going to start picking up another set of dimensional gear, just for the simple fact in the future I know I'm going to need it, especially with the way that Lilith keeps coming out with dimensionals. We are definitely going to need it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go rework. Remember, when we did Nakaruru, I haven't really reworked them very much to change who they're linked to. We've just kind of been rolling with it for a while. That depends on how many dimensionals. If you have a few, Albedo is better. Yeah, Albedo's good if you're running her in multiple teams. That's kind of the big thing. She'll bring the buff. Remember, she stacks up to 3 times. So I think Albedo with Queen is going to be a very, very strong combination, which I want to do in a minute. We'll keep Pharrell in there to keep Joker's ult. But I think if I have Albedo up front and I have Queen up front, I'm hoping their defense might be good enough to get through. It is what I'm hoping. See everyone later. See you later, Lord. Yeah, Nakaruru is very, very strong. Her stun ability is unmatched. It's crazy. She can chain stun. And that's really the big thing with her is she can just absolutely chain stun heroes. A Queen, Joker, Albedo, and Ainz. Yeah. So they've talked a couple times about possibly going back and possibly re-releasing heroes. Nothing confirmed about it at all. But let's do Arthur with Oden. They've talked a couple times about re-releasing different heroes, which I would like to see. I just want to break this link. Then we'll actually swap in Albedo with Oden. Now I just want to throw some gear on her and see. Because remember, she is not only going to bring a very, very good buff, because here, during battle, defense ratio or defense rating of all dimensional heroes by 25%, attack by 15%. So Queen's going to get a buff, Joker's going to get a buff, and she is going to be hopefully strong. Again, look at the gear. Oh, it's looking pretty sad. We're going pretty deep into the gear locker. I got to continue buying more gear because this gear is looking relatively sad. We have Graveborn. We have Flightbearer. You know what? We'll just roll with this. We even have non-faction gear here. I have no more faction gear. Wow. Ainz without stat boost from Albedo is underwhelming. Yeah, so with Ainz, the big thing is the damage. So even here with furniture, very, very strong. So 3260, which I think we just got a tier stone. Might be able to use that somewhere. We'll worry about that later, though. All right, so 3 teams again for the final win. Let's see if we can get this one down. Athalia, that'll be pretty good there. Leica just has to dodge. That's really the big thing there. Source can heal. Boom, got that one down. Investing in Isolde is absolutely crazy. If you've seen, even in some of the trials, Isolde killed it by himself. Isolde absolutely killed it by himself. He carried the whole team. I believe you can before anyone? Okay, Trisha. So we can swap before we win a battle. Once you win the battle, it locks you in to keep you essentially from swapping gear off those teams. Would you use normal mythic SI tokens or just wait to buy the dimensional ones from the Arthur slot in the lab? Elric, I have saved them all. I haven't used any of the tokens, so here, this is going to be a tough decision. What if we grab Damon? Because now we can swap an Albedo, which that's going to be a tough pull too. All around this is going to be a tough pull. Which, look at the defense boost. Remember, Albedo brings a big defense boost, and that was absolute monster. Joker, 70 million damage, guys. And this is what I was talking about earlier. If you didn't catch the video a little bit earlier, so they're saying that his buff, so his ability to use that all for one or the finishing move that requires 3 heroes to be CC'd with Pharrell is absolutely broken because Pharrell uses Horrify so quick. So even there, Damon didn't do anything. Even if he wasn't there, if I had another hero in here, even a support class, it would have been a lot better. But look at that. 70 million damage in just a couple seconds. 5 seconds in, more than half the team was done. There's his ult. There it is again. That's why a lot of people are saying Joker. That exact reason. Absolute insanity. But that finished out 32. So that takes us to 33. Yeah, that's new code. Happy 2021. Oh, D drops the new code in chat. Very, very cool. Link Arthur with Lorzen. I think Lorzen, was Lorzen already linked? So Arthur was Lorzen linked. Lorzen, thought Lorzen was already linked. Yep, I believe he is linked somewhere down here. There's Belinda, Gwen. Yep, Lorzen's linked with Ezio. I need a couple more 5 stars. But 20 red chests, very nice. 2 more cards here. 5,000. Let's see. We also got a pack. This 20 red chest, awesome. 40 cards, awesome. 1.98 million, awesome. That'll give us a lot of levels. That'll be good. Oh, see you later, Longer. Ezio, Nakamura, Ainz, Albedo, King, or Queen for a team. Honestly, running 3 is good. 3 is probably what I would do. So that gave us another summon. We can look for Alna. I want to look for Alna, and let's see if we can get our last copy of Silas. That would be awesome to finish the video off on a copy of Isolde. Very, very nice. Last one, is it going to be Silas? Silas would be awesome to see. It is Chimera. Chimera's already maxed, so that's more food, which is good. We have no more stones to use, but let's see what we can do with Alna. So 40 plus 2, we have 2 more summons there. All right, guys, let's see if we can get lucky with Alna. Not too bad. Got a couple more resources there. Pull number 2 brings us factional gear. We need factional gear. What's the new code? I think he said it was Happy 2021, Javid. Happy 2021 is the new code. More factional gear. Very nice. 3 more pulls. We need more copies of Alna. Come on, Alna. It is just some more artifacts. We have 2 more pulls here. Yep, happy 2021. What's going on? Mio Me? All right, 5,000 diamonds. 5,000 more diamonds dumped in here, which is Alna. There's another copy and a Wilder. Very nice. That will take her to Mythic Plus. We need 4 copies, and we'll be able to get her to Ascended. So completely done very, very quickly. So pull number 2, the final one. A Wilder card, which isn't bad. Still no 30,000 diamonds. Still never seen it. 30 faction scrolls, LaBlaze. Oh, wow, that's absolutely nuts. 30 faction scrolls. All right, so there is another copy of Alna, and that takes Isolde to 4 stars. Almost done. Same with Alna. Alna is really close. That takes her to Mythic Plus. Her signature item as well, we've been working on. I think she's very close as well. Already at a plus 18. We're getting there. Let's push a little bit in 33. You know, we're just at an hour now, but we'll continue with the lockout team since they're already built. Seems like Joker did an insane amount of happy 2021 all together. Forget the code and summon for Graveborn. Let me see. I'll have to swap over for a minute. Oh, I got to do like the mail thing too. Where is that at? The gift redemption. Let me see. Let's see if we can pull it. That would be absolutely amazing. The UID 813215553. As we know, the new method of getting the verification codes, that is my code, 357. So let's log in here, and it is, give it just a minute. So happy 2021. Exchange successful. So let's take a look at that. Happy 2021, 30 scrolls. Can we do it, guys? Question is, are we going to get a copy of Silas? with 30 faction scrolls. We need one. That's it. So we have 3 full pulls. Time to take for Ascended Dimensional. Yeah, it does. It does take a long time, but once they're built, they're built. All right, guys, first pull here gives us 1 elite. Is it going to be Silas? It is Grez. We'll definitely take more copies of Grez. We only have him at 2 stars at this point. Come on, Silas. We need some good luck. Number 2 gives us 4 rares, and the final pull here is just some more rares, more fodder. Oh, but we got 1 card. This is kind of like our second chance here. Let's see. Is it going to be Silas? Fingers crossed. It is Theowen. So no copies of Silas. Again, completely shut out there. But you know what? We got quite a bit more food, which we need. Gives us another copy of Viden. So I believe, though, that's 1, 2, 3. Again, we still missing 1 copy. 1 copy. Yes, D, that is the big thing that I absolutely love. We can do the singles. With multiple accounts, being able to just redeem the codes across the account. An elite, is it going to be Silas? It is Silas. There it is, guys. Oh, we did it. Look at that. Do the singles. Boom, there he is. Let's see, that was some pretty good luck. So we can take him up to Ascend. We can get the avatar frame. Javid says, go the singles. Thank you guys for the recommendation. Second pull was the elite. Very, very nice. We got it, Moonchild. So where is it at? There he is. Of course, Lilith did not combine him for me. The last hope. There it is. All right, guys, so that will take him to Ascended. So he is finally done, absolutely ready to go. So that will also give us our new avatar frame from the heroic ship. All in, we got 50 there. Oh, we got 50 out of there, but boom, there is our avatar frame. Pippa is almost done, 44 hours left, but we already have her at 5 stars. So let's throw the avatar frame in there. Let's check it out. There it is. The new avatar frame. Wow. Absolutely awesome. Odin and Shamira, 5-star. Yeah, we'll use them for food. I'll have to decide. We can gain some levels here too. 363, so definitely making a lot of progression. And again, just like that, we're out of EXP. Just a little bit short there, but that gives us another level in the Elder Tree. Saving to continue pushing up, again, Dur's Might, which is awesome. We got it, Javid. Thank you guys for the recommendation. Going with the singles. That gives us another Ascended hero. There he is, all the way up to Ascended. Very, very cool to see. And we did get some more copies. And I thought, nope, we don't have Greyborn. So we got Cetrana, definitely going to build her soon. Leica is already maxed out. More food here and quite a few chests out of those summons, which should be enough to gain another level. And we should be able to push through 33 relatively easy. I don't think it's going to be very, very difficult to push through 33 at this point, which will increase where we're at for the Wall of Legends. Short, oh, just a tiny bit short on that one. Very nice. Yeah, I think we have enough for 6 stars. I believe we do have it already at 6 stars. I'll have to go through there and make sure, see who we're going to build. I'm considering Torn. Isabella, we could take all the way to 5 stars, which Isabella would be awesome. She does really, really strong in the Graveborn Tower. She would be awesome to use as fusion, but we're going to need a lot more food. But essentially, we'd have her at 5 stars, which would be really, really good. Which heroes tree classes should be swapped? Honestly, I think, Quam, the biggest thing they need to add, and I've been saying it for a long, long time, So in the mage tree gives you dodge. There's absolutely no reason to add dodge to the mage tree if your mages have to use dodge, or in the exact, oh, that's right. Look at that. LeBlaze looking out. We have almost all of Silas's furniture. Adding him, we can do Oaken Inn summons too. We can actually drop him in here. There is Nemora's. Oh, we have to drop all these heroes in here. LeBlaze, where were you when we bought Queen? So we'll drop all of them in here. I need a 5th tower, guys. We are running a little bit out on this one. We are going to need a 5th tower. 150 viewers, let's go. Yeah, we were at it fluctuates between about 130 and 170. But we got him. That was absolutely awesome. So there we go. We got both of them in here. They're only going to be stronger coming out of here. And then there is Silas, guys. So first, let's go with Silas. I'm just going to spend the gems on this one. The rest we can actually just build. So we'll build up Queen, but that will break out the smart selection. And honestly, I've just been putting everybody in low priority. I haven't really done anything with this yet. Have a lot more heroes to 9 and 9, but let's see. That gives him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. We already have 5 pieces for him. And of course, that gives more power to Queen and Joker both. We'll just have to continue to build them. Stuck at chapter 29 with around 10 million power. It just takes time, Mighty. Honestly, if you get a couple quick heroes, we have 3 cards on the table here. Still need Albedo's pieces. We need Grez's pieces. We have a lot of heroes. Alna, we already have 3 pieces for. You know what? Wukong, we have none. So I'm going to drop out Wukong. And you know what? I'm going to put in Joker. Let's put in Joker. Just because I want to see his furniture. Let's look at it. I believe it brings him more damage. Testing him here, we can really see how much damage he's doing. Effects of control, he has a 25% chance. It gets rid of his ability. That's right. So you know what? Let's go with the heals. Let's go with Queen and the heals. Right here. Queen attacks an enemy that is being controlled. Herself and nearby allies are healed. Remember, running her with Pharrell, running her with a lot of different teams, it is going to be strong. I think it's going to be really, really strong for her heal. Best hero to build 9 of 9 furniture. I go Taylene. Taylene, 9 of 9 furniture. So let me know, should we go Queen or Joker? Oaken Inn, real quick. I got Taylene using the gift code. Very nice. That's awesome. Let me know. Let me know if you're thinking Joker or are you thinking Queen. Joker or Queen first. Let me know. Joker needs 3 of 9. That's what I'm thinking, Javid. It seems like he is going to need 3 of 9. I know Albedo needs 3 of 9. Joker needs 3 of 9. Although we have 3 of 9, but I know her 9 of 9 is very, very strong as well. We got, I think, 15,000 here. Make sure, which blue recycling, remember, wasn't available. Not really too concerned about that. Joker needs 9 of 9 Queen. Honestly, Fallen King, it's a little bit early to choose. Queen seems really, really functional. Seems good on paper. Joker seems to be putting out an insane amount of damage right now, which is why we're dropping Joker in here right now. So right now, I'm going to go with Joker. I was Queen when I started, but after seeing Joker's damage in a couple battles, especially with Albedo, I want Albedo up higher. I want Joker up higher to see just how they perform. So red piece right off the bat, which is a piece for Pharrell. Pharrell, we definitely need his furniture as well. We just need Pharrell 3 of 9. Red furniture again. We get a piece for Pharrell again. Let me make sure that's not... What does that put Pharrell at? That puts Pharrell at 3 of 9. So Pharrell 3 of 9 is what we wanted. So we're going to drop Pharrell out at 3 of 9, and then we are going to put Queen in. So we're going to put them both in there. We only got 2 more summons, so yep. So now we got Joker and Queen in there. Yep, I see it, Javid. We're going Joker. And I want to save the cards. Should we use the cards on the table? I'm mainly saving them to max out Eins is what we are saving them for. So even here we'll go with Joker because now we have quite a few. For a legendary piece there. Well, he stayed the same. What do you think? So the big thing, so we have 4 cards on the table. The big thing to not use the cards. So essentially these cards cannot be duplicate furniture. That's really the big thing. So when your heroes get higher, so when they get, 5 of 9, 6 of 9, even 7 of 9, these cards on the table will not be duplicates. If you continue to do summons out of here, Mighty Lion, you will get duplicates. You will continue to get duplicate cards as you get higher to naturally get all 9 cards for a set without using cards that are on the table. Very, very rare without getting a lot of duplicates. That's kind of the really big thing. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, we only have 4, so that would bring him to 8. If I had 1 more on 9s, we could max him out. 9 of 9. I wait till usually 6 of 9. So 6 of 9 is general rule of thumb. Once you have 6 of 9, use the last 3 cards here or the 3 cards you have there to not get duplicates out of there. Is what I really, really recommend. We're already at 110 red pieces, which is awesome. We are definitely making some progression there. Now we have 4 teams. We're going to have to think about the 4 teams because we're over an hour now, guys. But again, thank you very much for the super chat, for the donations. Remember, this is the pay to win account. Anything we get in donations, we put into the account. That is what keeps the account going. Anything we make in YouTube revenue, plus everything that I put into this account is what keeps this account continuing. We did a absolute crazy amount of summons, got 2 more copies of Alna. We got a lot of copies. Look at this, floor 75 already. We got 2 copies of Zolrath. We got our other 2 copies of Orthos. We finished out Silas, which was lucky on the very, very last card pulls we had. So she is almost completely done at this point. I'm going to save. Well, you know what? Let's use these. These are what we were dedicating them to. Boom, that gives her plus 20 signature item. All know we're still building, as you can see. You can max out Iran. Yeah, Iran, I think we can. I know there's a couple like Sophia. Sophia is already 7 of 9, so we could max out Sophia because I do use her in the campaign. We still need Mauler gear in here, so we're going to have to continue with a lot. So there's still a ton of stuff to do on this account, which I absolutely love. That is why I love playing this so much, because of the progression we're making. It is very, very cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a 4th team. I'm gonna have to come back and kind of rework exactly what we're gonna do. 4th team is relatively weak. This was the nerf they did to chapter, I believe, 31 to 33. The last team they kind of nerfed it out. We're gonna have to change up some of the fusions to exactly what heroes are fused where. We're going to continue maxing out Queen, getting her shield much, much stronger, getting more furniture for her, even more furniture bonuses, and Joker. Joker, I want to see. It seems like Joker is going to be an absolute monster. It seems kind of crazy. After Joker uses his ultimate, the AoE range of normal attacks is increased for 7 seconds. But the big thing is, of course, the 10 and the 20 is the attack speed. So the attack speed is going to make a substantial, honestly, substantial. A lot of players don't realize how big the haste is. The attack speed that players get is attack frequency of normal attacks increased by 1% for every 1 point a character has. 35% attack speed equals, as you guys guessed it, 35% faster normal attacks. Couple that with normal attacks doing AoE damage. Boom. That is going to be absolutely crazy with with the amount of damage that he is going to be doing. I definitely want to see him. And then of course right there, duration of the ability increased to 15 seconds, 20% in or 20% additional damage for AoE with the 15%. Absolutely crazy. Are you at floor 75? Picking up keys. So we actually pick up keys here out of, don't use the visiting merchant, the event deals. These are never ever worth it. Merchant ship, we buy these and we buy these four. By the Poke coins, we pick up the tree juice. And of course the emblems here is what we've been picking up to continue building these heroes. So guys, I'm going to continue buying out emblems from the shop. We go through so much gold because I refresh this and I buy these emblems all the time, as well as the gear. Barracks, still working on more. They're waiting for a refresh. We already have 80,000 tokens in here, 9 more days. These are the only 4 to buy. This is actually the Arthur shard. Once you have Arthur, these turn to emblems of space, meaning we're going to use them for Ezio, we need them for Arthur, we need them for now Queen and Joker, we need them for. If we're not using red chests, we need those. In the Challenger store, we're still working on Flora. Flora is almost maxed. She is already at Elite Plus, which is awesome. Wukong is already at Mythic Plus, awesome. Mythic Plus Flora, which is awesome. We have a ton of heroes built on here. Absolutely crazy. Ainz is a monster. Honestly, getting him maxed out does a incredible amount of damage, especially with this ability, the goal of all life is death, halves hit points. So after 15 seconds, you have hit points, and his ult does a ton of damage. Picked up another tier 2 stone. Gonna burn through the rest of my gold here if we have enough. 11 million of 11 million. I have 327k left, but look at that. 1, 2, 3. Just need his weapon. Just need his weapon and some tier stones, and he will be done with his gear. We already have Queen with gear. We already have a set for Queen, and we already have a set for Joker. We need a couple more sets though. Yeah, Ainz number 1, Damon next, because Damon can work until Ainz is built. And Ainz any set. Yeah, Ainz is an absolute monster. Can you show me the dailies again? Is your emblem? Yeah. It changes. The dailies. What do you mean, Elric? In the shop, this changes. So either here I get 20 amplifying emblems. The daily deals are in here. So these are the dailies. So this one is the 99-cent deal. And then I get these 4 are what I usually buy. So here you get 48 keys, 48 keys, 48 keys. I believe here is 96 keys. So 10 plus this, $26, you get all of those keys. Do you want to see a mage meta? Mages being used would be good, Quan. The big thing that we were talking about earlier is the Elder Tree is here. Not only most players don't take this above 25 unless you're using mages specifically, but instead of going with here with haste or even here with haste, here they went with dodge. They need to redo this, maybe leave the crit. Also with this, I really feel like this tree needs to be reworked. I see 10 emblems for you, you get 20. Is it in the daily deals? Here? Oh, that's because you already bought them. Every time you buy them, they double. It comes back double. Double the cost, double the emblems. Elric. So when you buy one, for instance, if you pick up this one, this 10, I believe, or this 20 goes to 50. If that's what you're talking about. So even here, like, look, so 48 keys, 2.5, 12, watch. So you get this one. Second deal doesn't come with keys, only the first deal. Boom, now it goes to $9.99, 5 million gold, 18 of these. The first deal is gone. Yeah, every time that you buy the daily deal, the only one that doesn't double is this one. This one goes to sold out. These ones you can buy 3 times. Oh, Field of Stars. And look, out of all of the exclamation points that we see in this game every day, all with the heroes literally everywhere. Of course, here, Field of Stars, no exclamation points, no nothing, except there it is. Again, Lilith, come on. The library, no exclamation points. Field of Stars, no exclamation points. Unions will light up all day long. Field of Stars, no exclamation points. Oh, look, there is. Didn't tell me, though, but this is one of the biggest increases right here. AFK rewards mythic gear and ascended resource drops, which are tier stones, plus 30%. Remember, each one of these, you do get a 30% bonus, which makes a big, big difference. So here you get your first 30%, 30%, 30%. Boom, that star is completely done, done. This one, I just need levels, 10 more levels there. And then I think Ascended, we need 13 more heroes. 13 more heroes and it'll be done. But at VIP 15, we did also get summons. So we get 6 heroes here. So essentially, I could take Silas using those 6 summons in 7 days, add 3 stars to him. Those 3 stars alone, adding Silas in the shop, which I might do because we still have 16 days left. Those will give me tier stones. That'll give me 2 more pulls out of furniture. That'll give me 30 emblems here, emblems of death. The one you want, though, is this, the custom mythic scroll. So we're going to have to see how many copies we can get, if we can get him to 5 stars, essentially, because I want to get not only the tier 2 stone for free, I want to get this 1 red card completely for free. That is why we did it to Pippa, to get this free red scroll. Mortis, we're not worried about building. Ulna, I want the frame. I'm not going to take Ulna all the way up, but again, we're collecting the avatar frames. Mortis, we're probably not going to get because we don't have that long left, but I want to pick up the avatar frame. Very, very cool. Yep, we just seen that gift code. We used it a little bit earlier, Tetratonics. So guys, that will do it for the stream today. Absolutely amazing. We pushed into chapter 33. So Wall of Legends, stage progression, we're number 5. 3312, we could probably do that pretty relatively easy. Got to work out a 4th team. Fizzle is quite a bit higher. He's at 386, so he's got 25 levels on us. I think even going up here, they're not going to show us the levels. 359, so that's relatively low. So that is relatively low for being at 34, but we should be able to get to 34 within the next couple times. But look, we got a cool new avatar frame. Big shout out to Casuals for everything we did in the Abyssal Expedition. Very, very cool. To come in first place for the third, I think the 3rd consecutive we've been pushing in the top 10. Casuals 2, Casuals 3, they've also been doing absolutely amazing in this game. There is my little hippo. Look, there's my level 394 hippo just still chilling up there, but we are now in the same little run. We should definitely be able to get through here. 232 million power, so we're definitely getting there. So again, guys, thank you guys for joining me for the stream tonight. Absolutely amazing progression. Glad we made it into 33. Unlock that Field of Stars. Now this will have the extra 30% to drop more, essentially more stones. We're going to continue working on Queen. We're going to continue working on Joker, building them the Oaken Inn, getting furniture for them, and really seeing how they perform. It seemed like Joker is going to be absolutely crazy with Albedo. Albedo seems to bring the survivability that Joker and Queen need between both of them. They absolutely supercharges the defense having Albedo in the formation, which was very, very cool to see. So hopefully you picked up Ainz and Albedo. If you didn't, she might be a big miss, especially when they start releasing more dimensional heroes in the future. Yes, Javid, absolutely. Hippos are related to, yeah, they're closely related. Oh, what's going on? Linker joined us. What's going on, Linker? I've been checking out Linker's videos. He does so much content that is so much in depth that it takes a couple watches to understand exactly what's going on with Linker in here. I absolutely watch his videos. I actually went through and looked at some of the formations that he put in there, checked out the video, some of the synergies for the towers. That's what allowed me to push the tower all the way to number 2. We're only a couple floors behind, even though we're a ton of levels behind. Absolutely amazing. I checked out his last video, and he has a couple different team comps in there for pushing the campaign tower, which is exactly what I use. So big shout out to Linker. But guys, that will do it for the stream tonight. We made some amazing progression, got Ulna up, got Queen, got Joker. Gonna have to pick up some of their gear. Also just Zorath, got a couple copies of Zorath, maxed out all of our copies on Orthos. Got Silas on a single pull. I cannot believe we pulled our final copy to get him absolutely up. We already had 5 pieces of his furniture just sitting there, absolutely chilling. So guys, next time we're on, we're gonna go through 33. There is a new little drop that came up, I believe, for New Year's on the test server. We should have it probably tomorrow. It gives you just some loot, but it also gives you another chest with another copy of Wukong. If you guys haven't checked out Discord, or if you haven't looked at Reddit, you'll get another copy of Wukong, which will give us 2 away from Ascended. So it's almost completely maxed out, and we will continue pushing the campaign progression with Queen and Joker. So very, very cool to see. But again, guys, that'll do it for the stream tonight. Thank you for joining us. Yes, Silas Ascended, absolutely crazy. Have a good night. Be safe. Get ready for New Year's. Hopefully it's not going to be too crazy out there is what I'm hoping. But again, guys, big shout out to Linker and everyone else, especially Javid, helping me out tonight with some of the comps and answering questions. As always, absolutely love all the love and support we got. We're over 14,200 subscribers, continuing to join every day. The Misty Valley is paused until the 6th. LeBlaze, we have a couple more days. I love the Misty Valley. That'll give us a free copy of Silas with his heroic ship still up. So again, guys, that will do it for tonight for me. Have a safe New Year's, and I will see you soon. And as always, thank you for watching.